Let's take a look at this week in Catholic history, and here to do that, as always, is Kevin Schmiesing, author of A Catholic Pilgrimage Through American History. You can also find him on the Catholic History Trek podcast. Kevin, good morning.
Hey, Matt, good morning.
All right, let's go back to the 1800s and the establishment of the first Catholic orphanage in New York City.
Yeah, well, as you're well aware, Matt, the Catholic Church in this country has been very active in many charitable apostolates, so I thought this was a nice one to look at historically. The first Catholic orphanage in New York this week in 1817. In 1808, the Diocese of New York was formed. The city was well on its way to becoming the major urban center of the United States and also a magnet for immigrants. One Irish immigrant, Cornelius Heaney, was already established there. He was the sometime business partner of the famous fur merchant John Jacob Astor and also a state legislator. Heaney became a major funder of Catholic causes in New York. He contributed, for example, to building the historic St. Peter's Church as well as the old St. Patrick's Cathedral. One important charity in the 19th century was orphan care. Remember, in the 19th century, life expectancy was much shorter. It was in the 30s and 40s. A lot of that was due to diseases. There were outbreaks constantly of cholera, smallpox, yellow fever, other diseases. So homes for children without parents was a vital ministry. In 1805, meanwhile, St. Elizabeth Ann Seton had converted to Catholicism, and in 1809, she founded the Sisters of Charity in Maryland. In 1812, Cornelius Heaney visited Emmitsburg. He invited Mother Seton's sisters to come to New York. In 1814, the Sisters of Charity founded an orphanage in Philadelphia, and 3 years later, 1817, they came to New York City. On June 26th, this week, three sisters opened the first Catholic orphanage in the city. It was known as the Prince Street Orphan Asylum. It relocated and expanded several times over the course of the 19th century, eventually closed in the 1920s as there was reduced need for orphanages, but of course the Sisters of Charity remained active in other apostolates, including Catholic education, as they are to this day. The first Catholic orphanage in New York City this week in 1817.
I'm Matt Swain from the Sunrise Morning Show. Thanks for watching. We encourage you to like and subscribe so we can continue to share more great conversations. And be sure to visit us at sunrisemorningshow.com.